guys, I'm here at the beach working on my tan. I'm gonna go and ask some people what they think America means to them, so let's go.
I think that America as a whole, I mean, you look at other nations in the world, and a lot of people are oppressed, and we experience oppression in different ways. But I think America has a lot more privileges and rights than other countries too. So whenever I think about America, freedom and 4th of July, it's kind of what I think about.
America to me means freedom. It means openness and guidance. It means a home for people who don't have a home, immigrants, for people outwards to come in. Yeah, for freedom. Freedom and speech, freedom, everything that we have to say.
Women, for example, don't even have an actual voice, and to speak freely as a woman here is really important to me, and other women don't get to experience that. So
you're right. I remember I used to be a Lyft driver, and I met this lady from Saudi Arabia, and she was saying that she wasn't even allowed to drive.
Wow.
They don't you can't even pump your gas by yourself.
Wow.
Yeah, that was crazy.
We celebrate the 4th of July because this is when America became America. This is when that declaration paper got written up and sent away, our breakup letter. But this is 4th of July. I mean, this is America's birthday.
America?
Yeah.
Oh, America, it's a fantastic question actually. But my father was retired Army, and I work at CCAT here. So every day we go to work, and we understand that what we're doing there is for the war fighter, it's for America. We work to keep America flying, to keep the Army flying. We work to keep America going, just in case if anything happens, for any troubles at all. That's the whole point of CCAT, that's the whole point of America. And those like, all of those things are instilled to us every day at our job. They remind us every day of why we work, why we're there, what we're pushing for. And we're reminded that we're fighting for the freedoms that are given to us, that they fought for in the past. So it's a very interesting thing when you ask that kind of a question. What's America mean? America means everyday life. The freedoms that we get to live, the freedoms that we get to enjoy, even just coming out here and sitting on the beach for 3 or 4 hours like we are. That's the whole purpose. This right here, this is the reason for America, this absolute freedom that we get to do this.
Yeah. Excellent.
Speaking to the chinchilla.
Okay.
Okay, so it's quite a simple question. What does America mean to you?
I think America means family, independence, democracy, being able to do this throughout the weekend with our family and friends, and 13 of us enjoying what it means to be an American and enjoy our freedom, enjoy our democracy, especially with so much political unrest throughout the world. This is something that we can't take for granted, that we really have to appreciate and really appreciate the time we have with those that we love and loved ones, and with our our fellow man, and just being able to experience the beautiful scenery out here in Port Aransas and have fun and enjoy ourselves, do what we want, everything that we want. Our kids get a chance to experience the ocean and have a phenomenal time. I think that's kind of what it means to be an American.
America means a thoughtful, welcoming to the American world, where people actually come here, enjoy kindness, and everybody thinks about diversity and this and that. Yes, it happens everywhere in America, everywhere around the world, but also everybody loves America because there's jobs, there's kind people everywhere, It's just regular, meaningful days, where you go up to work and you think about it, you get paid well. Different parts of the world you don't get paid well, So America means, a kindful, awesome world where you can come work and progress. That's what America means to everybody.
En inglés, ¿qué es la significa de para ser una estadounidense?
Nos da la oportunidad de tener mejor vida.
¿Qué?
Nos da la oportunidad de tener mejor vida. Porque México está en una etapa de que no tienes trabajo. Y aquí tenemos trabajo, no nos pagan igual, pero estamos viviendo, creo que es lo mejor de estar viviendo la situación de México. Todos los inmigrantes están viniendo para acá porque quieren tener una mejor vida.
Well, to me, since I was born here, it means a lot, but then not much at the same time. There's a lot that's not right, but there's a lot that we're allowed to do to make it right, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
I don't want to go into specifics because everybody has different points of views. But to my parents, it means a lot. It definitely got them out of Mexico. They're from Mexico as well. They came over here, started working, saved up, and got their own house because over there they couldn't afford one. And they're still paying it off, but they made sure that we have had everything that they can provide us to get a better life, to go to college, to have financial aid help us. And so far it's been great. They've also helped other family members try to, come in the right way, with paperwork and all that. It's hard. And my husband at the moment, he doesn't have papers, right? And I want him to have papers so we can go to Mexico and he can meet the rest of my family, because family is very important to me and I want our daughter to meet them as well. But because of COVID and everything's pushed back and it's hard. And there's a bunch of new laws that go into place, and there's a bunch of hoops you have to jump through. I've looked into it and it's hard. It's not as easy, and it's a lot of money. And especially for someone as hardworking as everybody here that weren't born here, it's very upsetting that they don't get to go back and see their families. And I am very grateful that I can go and come, and so can my families. And I want my husband to be able to do the same, and then eventually him help the rest of his family out. But lawyers are expensive. Just getting basic paperwork done is expensive, and I wish there was an easier way to get that done, especially if you don't have any criminal record, your record's clean, there's nothing that you have to hide,
You can say in English.
Okay. I'll translate some of it too.
No, you can say in English.
Have you lived in any other countries or traveled to any other countries?
I have not lived, but I have traveled to other countries, and I have. You do see an interesting difference, and also you see a difference too in the treatment of people. Like when they find out you're American, it's either they're super exuberant and going, "Oh my God, you're American," or they go, "Okay, you're American," straight face. You know what I mean? I think it's funny, but it is interesting. They do. A lot of people have lots of questions. That's one of the things I really got was when I was living in Arizona. I had a bunch of different people coming from all over the country, and they always have tons of questions of how was it when you grew up, and how did it feel to do this, how did it feel to do that, to have this freedom, to have that freedom. I think it's an interesting thing. They really do come across as they understand that when they come to America, the freedoms that they do inherently get when they get here. I think it's very interesting.
Yeah. I mean, I lived in another country, and it was a second world country. I lived in Taiwan, but still, I've traveled quite a bit. There's no place really like here, and I think when you go outside of America too, I didn't really realize it until I left.
I tell all the young kids, if you have a chance to leave America and even just go to Europe or Italy or Belize, you'll understand it within the day of the differences between what we have here and what they have in their countries, and how much of a stark difference it is, and you'll know it instantly as soon as you get there.
Hey, you ready? The only thing I can say is that it's a lot of white people homeless. Just help them, please. I'm not white, but I always give them something. Please, it's a lot of homeless.
Everybody's struggling, and what I was trying to say earlier, we all want the same things as human beings. It's really a class issue.
That's one of my things. I'm Mexican. I'm not homeless. I thank God that I'm not homeless. But it's a lot of white people homeless in the street struggling. I see a lot of people struggling in the streets. And someone is they fight in the war, and old people walking in the streets. That makes me sad, because it's this country. It's not my country, but they're struggling in the street. They're old people. Just please tell the people that help them. That's the only thing I can say. I feel sad every time that I go to like over there I live. I see veterans having time. Oh, I'm a veteran. I'm hungry. Everything helps. It's sad. It's sad that the United States, they fight for the country. They fight for the country. They're not helping them. It's sad for me. That's the only thing I can say. It breaks my heart to see them. And I'm Mexican. Every time.
You have a heart. You're human. You see the humanity in people. That's why. Race is not about race or what country you're from. It's about humanity.
America around the world is known because you can progress highly, you know. Even if you're middle class, lower class, you'll get there eventually. There's always a dream, and the dream keeps going.